Welcome to the Transformational Tip Series brought to you by the Public Speakers Association. I'm so excited to introduce to you Miss Eileen Head. She's a personality and relationship expert, and she's considered the relationship whisperer, best-selling author, and an amazing speaker, Miss Eileen Head.
Today's tip is going to be about when other people tear you down. Why do you think that is? I often see on the website, on Facebook, etc., different posts about, someone called you a nasty name, or, how do we respond to that? Generally, from understanding the patterns of personality and behaviors, I've come to realize that that's generally because they're feeling less than. When they feel powerless, a lot of times human nature is to attempt to bring you down to bring themselves up. They may know of no other tools in order to level the playing field. I recently had an experience of someone in my circle of friends, and she was upset about a comment that I had made. It wasn't a negative comment, it was a comment. However, she thought I shouldn't have made it. And this developed into going back and forth about things, and I immediately apologized that she was upset. I told her what the situation was, and I invited her to have a conversation with me, and she didn't want to do that, but it ended up through a lot of emails of going back and forth. And this is the thing that happened, was she ended up poking me. You do this and you do this and I do this, and I would never do that. This happens in our relationships all the time. Thankfully, I knew both of our personalities, and I kept trying to resolve it with her, going through it without justifying, without attempting to upset her in any way. And when that finally didn't happen, I had to take more power in the situation and said, you know what, I'm really sorry this is going on and that you were upset. I've attempted to resolve this by doing this and this and this. However, if you're unable to resolve this, I'm going to need to tell you as well some of your traits, and you may not like that. So let's just let this go. We ended up doing that. And she came back and said, yeah, you're right. I didn't handle this very well. And we were able to resolve this. When you know the difference in the personalities, and I knew hers was the one perfecter who tends to go into the rigidness of rules and the righteousness of being right. So when we could work around that, and I didn't let my own stuff get in the way, we were happily able to resolve this. When you understand the 9 personalities, and especially understand yourself well, it gives you the power to be able to resolve all sorts of situations, even those uncomfortable conflict ones. And the real win is when it ends up as a win-win. If you'd like to learn more on the Enneagram Personalities, you can go to my website, eileenhead.com, and there's a fun quiz there for you.